Hey you guys, Kyle McCormick here with another great core workout. This workout's going to be about 30 minutes long or so. Warm up and cool down is going to be try to keep it a little bit simple, a little bit short. As you can see, I'm already starting to get a little bit warmed up here with some high knees. Going to be 7 workouts in total, or 7 exercises in total, 3 rounds. 1 minute on, 10 seconds off. Hoping to be a little less intense than my first one here. Gonna do some jiu-jitsu based stuff. So it's gonna have a lot of hip moving action and stuff with it too. So just be mindful of that. This workout doesn't require any weights at all. With all that being said, let's get into our warm up here. Just doing some light jogging, some jump rope, jumping jacks, whatever you guys feel like, doing it for about 30 seconds to a minute. Whatever feels good for you. See, I got my camera angle fixed today. Brought it up a little bit higher so hopefully you guys can see me a little bit easier. Bring it at a different angle. Let me know what you think. Alright, now we're going to get into some little twists here, warm up the core. We're just bringing our knee to our opposite elbow, twisting side to side, activating the obliques a little bit, keeping our upper body straight as we're twisting. Alright, now we'll go ahead and do some hip rotations here. About 5 to 8 times each side. Alright, now this next one we're going to do is going to be a lunge to our instep, and then we're going to twist up, twist the other way, back up. Next leg, up, the other way, back up. As you can see, I'm putting my hands down in front. One hand's always in contact with the ground. While I'm doing this, see our back and our obliques, core, a little bit warmed up here. Ready for the exercise. All right, so our first movement today is going to be sit up with a twist. So with this one, you can go ahead and use a couch like I have here to put your feet under. Some of you guys at home might have sit-up bars or dumbbells you put on your feet. Some of you guys might like to do these without anything on your feet at all. I like to do them with, just because it gives me a little bit more stability. And it's a little bit more isolating on the core abdominal muscles that we're working today. So again, our timer's I got a timer now, so set it for 1 minute on and 10 seconds off. All right, let's get going. And this one, you're coming up and you're taking that opposite elbow, touching the opposite knee. So my right elbow is touching my left knee, left elbow is touching my right knee. We're going for a full minute here. We got 3 rounds, so don't burn them out right away because you'll get tired. You won't want to finish the exercise or the workout. All right, it's our first one. Done. Next one is going to be what's called a V-up. And that's what that's going to look like. We're going to lay flat here, put our hands up. We're going to sit up, touch our toes, go back down, bring our feet up with us. Try to touch our toes again. Bring them back down, touch our toes. Again, lay flat, just like that. And some of you guys might want to put a mat under you if your backside's hurting a little bit. There's our second one. Moving on to the third one. One's called a Kimura sit-up. One of the jiu-jitsu based ones. So the key with this one is we're keeping our elbows down on the mat, and then we're reaching up and we're twisting. All right, so each side, so left hand, left arm stays on the ground, right arm comes up, twist, grab my left wrist from this angle. We're just tapping that opposite wrist. So we're sitting up and twisting to that opposite side. I know I'm not the best at explaining some of this stuff. Sometimes it's just better to watch than to listen. All right. Moving on to our next one, which is going to be triangle sit-up. So this one goes into if you're working out or trying to work a triangle on somebody in jiu-jitsu aspect. So again, we're going to keep our elbows on the floor here, shoot up with our legs, cross and come up, shoot up with our legs. And if you're coming up and you cross and your right leg straight, go to your right side a little bit, left leg straight, go to your left side a little bit. As you can see, I'm turning my hips whenever I'm doing this too. You don't have to keep your arms on the mat either. You actually want them up. That was my mistake. Telling you guys that. All right, so now from this angle. All right. Now our next one is going to be side escape crunch, another jiu-jitsu based one. This one, if you guys know, if we're inside, so we got side control on us, we want to escape. We're going to stick one leg out, left leg out, bring the right knee into the right elbow, trying to escape that. And with this one, just do an even number on each side. Or an odd number, whatever you feel like doing. Go back and forth. Just do whatever you feel like. Key with this one is keeping your hips on the ground. Because really, it's almost like you're dragging this foot whenever you're doing it. All right. This is a supine hip twist leg raise. So it's basically just like our triangle sit-up, keeping our legs straight, and we're just twisting each side. As you can see, I'm not moving all around. I'm doing this, the only thing that's moving is my hips with this exercise. All right. Next one is just a classic plank. Just a regular standard plank. Your forearms here. And we're keeping our butt down, not raising it up, keeping it down. You want to increase difficulty, put the forearms out further. You want to take some of the difficulty away. You can get up on your hands a little bit. Or stay down here. Whatever works for you. That way you can increase difficulties, rocking back and forth, rocking in small circles here. All right, so that's it for our first round. So we'll go back to the side, let's sit up with side twist. All right, just like we did in that first round, just all over again. Next thing we're going into is the V-ups. So from here we're just sitting straight up, toes laying back down. Trying to touch our toes again, sitting down, rolling up. Now our next one's going to be more sit up. And just like we did before. It's almost like a sit up with a twist, except we're just twisting over that knee and tapping our opposite wrist. Just want to increase the difficulty, put your feet up like that. That's more realistic. Jiu-jitsu aspect is a lot harder. A whole lot harder. All right. We're moving on. Our triangle setup. Again, this one you can keep your hands off about if you want to. Shoot your legs up. Make a triangle down on that side that that leg is straight at. Really shoot those legs up. All right. Next one we got side escape. So again, with this one, pushing one foot out and sliding in, dragging that foot. And trying to touch our elbow to our knee, or our knee to our elbow. If you guys want to increase resistance, you can have resistance bands. You can take the resistance band, string it around the post, then attach it to that foot that you're sliding back. That way you get a little bit of a resistance whenever you're pulling that foot back. It's helped me improve my escapes a little bit. All right. Next to that twisting leg raise. Feet up. And we're just going back and forth. And if you're crossing your feet like I am, cognizant of that, switch feet every now and then so you can work different muscles. All right. Next one is our plank. Done with the second set. All right. Set is done with our second set. Moving on to the third and final set. All right. Back to the circle twist. V-ups now. All right. How's the Kimura sit up? Really reach for that too. Reach your way up front as far as you can. And twist. All right. Triangle sit up now. Again, coming up. Sit to that side. All right. Next one we got side escape. And I'm pushing with this foot and pulling that knee in. Right? So I got my balance here and then just escape. Got a little bit of space here. I could shrimp out. I keep my hands like this. Keep pressure off me. So I'm not as uncomfortable. Well, that person's got side control of me. All right. This is a supine twist. then we get into our cool down. All right, let's get it done. All right, that is it, guys. That is the workout right there. All right, now we get to cool down. I burned a total of 201 calories on that. All right, 25 minutes total. And on the video, we are at 28. So now we get to do a nice little cool down. All right, just walk it out a little bit. Shake out the legs and the arms. Twist back and forth just a little bit, not very hard, just enough to feel a little bit of a stretch. These obliques. Bend your knees a little bit whenever you're doing this too. Alright, we're reaching up, going to the side here. If it's too uncomfortable keeping your feet close, you can put it out a little bit. Alright, go to the other side now. All right. Going on down back. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. Look to your right, put your hand out. Keeping this right leg straight. Good. Switch sides. Left leg over right. Look to the left. All right. I'll go ahead and get into a nice child's pose here. Sit back on our heels. All right, now we'll go into a nice cobra pose or downward dog, upward dog, I'm sorry. So upward dogs with the knees off, cobras with the knees down, whatever you prefer. You can switch halfway, do them both. that sometimes. It's really just stretching our abdominal muscles. All right. I'll go ahead and get into the hips a little bit here. So 1 foot out. This knee's going to stay down on the ground. Knee is over top of the ankle. We're leaning forward, pushing our hips forward, keeping our back straight. All right, switch legs. All right. That is all I got for you guys today. I feel like stretching out some more, working out, stretching out those muscles that feel a little bit tight still. Go ahead and do that. Again, I'm Kyle McCormick. Appreciate you guys watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be coming out with some more videos, exercise videos and whatnot. So have a great day and Happy New Year.